By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Thank you. Please be seated. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. Oh, okay. Good evening. At least. Sanbonani. I hope you all looking good. It's a Friday today also, so I'm sure I don't want to keep you that long because there are parties out there that we have to go to. Am I right? There we go. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to the Unisa 2022 graduation ceremony. This ceremony is taking place after a long absence with the COVID-19 pandemic. As we all know, as a country, we are reeling from this devastation of this pandemic that has taken many lives, our students' lives, our families, friends, colleagues, co-workers. This pandemic, even though the state of disaster has been postponed, has been repealed, it had an impact on our graduation ceremonies. But we had to also be a responsible citizen in ensuring that we ensure the safety of our students, their families and friends. Today, we know that we have repealed the state of disaster, but at the same time, we're not out of the woods. So it is important that we, as a society, continue to ensure our safety of our fellow men and women. We also want to apologize, if you remember that this graduation would have taken place earlier, but unfortunately due to labor-related matters, they had to be postponed. And we have made all efforts necessary to ensure that every student is afforded the opportunity to graduate. It is also important to note that in the last 2 years, we couldn't have both the graduates and the families in the same room. And it's different. It's really different. It's not something that we would like to do because we know the value attached to it. For myself, as a good example, I have missed this opportunity, and so I'm glad that we have been able to do so. And more importantly, we're here in eThekwini, KwaZulu-Natal. And I repeated myself a number of times about good evening. So I was thinking about this notion of Durban rocks. So I'm like, I saw rock. So I'm sure today you'll surprise me. So, ladies and gentlemen, A graduation is a very special occasion for our graduates and their families. It's an occasion that bears witness to their achievements resulting from hard work, diligence, and dedication. So, as we gather to celebrate the countless hours of hard work that come to fruition today, I would like to thank you as families, friends, colleagues, and sponsors, not only for being present here today, but also for everything that you have done to support our students along that demanding academic journey. It's very demanding. We do pride ourselves about our graduates who reflect a grounding in sound educational principles and ethical values that nourish the bearers of a Unisa qualification. It is a qualification with attributes intended to address our social, economic, and political challenges in our country. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I do take an opportunity also to welcome our staff who really give this ceremony the dignity it warrants. If you allow me to single out the following members of the senior management, Dr. Miaza is acting for the registrar, Dr. P. Dlamini, our acting executive director, human resources, our dean of the College of Human Sciences, Professor Masemola, our acting deputy dean of the College of Law, Professor Pudeli, I'm missing somebody. Excuse me. I thought I had all the names with me. Professor N.H. Machindi from the College of Management, Economic and Management Sciences, Professor J. Sirote from the College of Education, accompanied by Dr. S.J. Mohapi, Mr. Ngobo from the College of Accounting Sciences. In absentia, of course, Professor M.Z. Ramorola, who is the supervisor to Ms. Lindiwe Carol Mtetwa. Ask me later what I want to say about doctorate students. But what is important, if you have not said Ms. Mtetwa up until now, and then after she walks the stage, you have to call her Doctor. Aha. You have to call her Dr. Mtetwa. And I will explain to you later on why that is important for those that are here also. We also want to say our Chancellor's address today will be delivered by Mr. F.M. Mahlobongwane from the College of Accounting Sciences. Within the context of that, ladies and gentlemen, we also have our Executive Director, Institutional Development, Ms. Kanya, Ms. Kanya. And there are staff members who really make this day an important day for all of you and for all of us. Our academic staff in the procession today who have worked very hard to get our graduates to where they are today. And it is important that we always acknowledge the work that they do. Also, our administrative staff from the graduation division, from the Department of Institutional Advancements, from where Ms. Kanya is, our multimedia center, but also our regional office under the leadership, of course, of Dr. Mieza, the Durban regional office, with support from Pietermaritzburg, Newcastle, and also Richards Bay. We do today have students graduating, 465, but today in the room we have 274 that are graduating. So it's been a long week in the sense that we've been here since Tuesday. We're going to finish tomorrow. So we are looking forward to ensuring that all those who deserve this day are afforded this day. So, ladies and gentlemen, a graduation ceremony is a celebration. So please feel free to express your joy and excitement. The graduation ceremony commemorates your dedication and achievement, so let's celebrate. With those few words, only one condition though, that we do give every student the same opportunity to be praised. Thank you. Hello, oh, sorry. May I request therefore Mr. F.M. Mahlubongwane to deliver the Chancellor's address.
Dumelang, molweni, ndimadekwana, goeienaand, good evening, sanbonani. Acting Vice Chancellor, Acting Registrar, Executive Deans and Deputy Deans of colleges represented herein, Directors of different schools, Heads of departments, dignitaries and distinguished guests, academic and support staff, our guests of honor tonight, the graduates themselves and their families, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great joy for me to give this address today and to celebrate your achievements. I'm very pleased that your hard work and dedication has led to this stage of graduation. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, just to clarify something, I am from the College of Law. It is, okay, every time we are almost convinced that the nation is rising above the mark of racism, there come reminders of how little headway we have made. The apparent racist incident at Stellenbosch University almost 2 months back, when a white student urinated on the belongings of a black student, bears reference. Institutions which ought to be incubators of institutions which ought to be a civilizing influence in our society seem instead to be incubators of racial intolerance. Racism, prejudice, and discrimination are shamefully sabotaging our nation's efforts to provide a high-quality education to all children. I plead with you to allow me to share with you some thoughts on this sensitive subject. In 1965, the international community adopted a convention by which to eliminate all forms of racial discrimination. The sad thing is that although the convention is now nearing the universal ratification, many people around the world still suffer the injustice and stigma that racism brings. What is racism? The former President, Dr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, indicated the following, open quote, "Racism is a blight on the human conscience. The idea that any people can be inferior to another, to the point where those who consider themselves superior define and treat the rest as subhuman, denies the humanity even of those who elevate themselves to the status of gods," close quote. It is a well-known fact that racism has poisoned society for hundreds of years. Its symptoms still plague people psychologically and continue to persist systematically in organizations and institutions. Dr. Napoleon Wells, an American psychologist and an activist, has labeled racism as, open quote, "a psychiatric illness where there is intent to harm someone physically or psychologically because of the color of their skin, an extreme form of prejudice," close quote. The question that we should be asking ourselves is, how can we cure this sickness called racism? Please allow me yet again to share some thoughts on the question I have just posed. One of Dr. Nelson Mandela's most famous quotes about education is that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. From the quotation, we see that education is the key to addressing racism. Educating people on racism and its critical component, such as racial stereotyping and unconscious bias, will go a long way in tackling racism at its core and helping people understand what they can do to make positive change. Discussions and debates about racism should be encouraged in the learning environment. It is, however, said that some tend to believe that heated arguments about racism leads to divisiveness, loss of control, bitter conflict, and even violence. On the other hand, some believe that discussion and debate about racism help to push racial problems to the surface and perhaps force society to deal with them. Such differences in dealing with conflict suggest that to confront racism in a free and open discussion, we will have to develop assertiveness, listening skills, group problem-solving skills, and effective strategies for conflict resolution. The school curriculum should incorporate discussions on equality, respect, and tolerance, and this needs to begin early and continue throughout a child's development into their teenage and young adult development. I urge you today to take your leadership position, especially you graduates, and use all that you have learned and experienced in your university to shine a light of darkness on racism, prejudice, and intolerance. Such a commitment will need you to be involved with praxis. Praxis can be defined as the meeting ground of theory and practice. This meeting ground has the potential to be transformative. It is not just thinking or reflecting about our action, but it is also taking action as a result of our thinking and this action. There is therefore a continuous interplay between ends and means, and thought and action. Praxis, according to Paulo Freire, involves both reflection and action. Accordingly, when knowledge and reflection are not followed by action, they become worthless, mere verbalism. The opposite is also true. When action does not stem from knowledge and reflection, it also becomes worthless, mere uninformed activism. True praxis is a process that involves the ongoing interaction and integration between reflection and action. Through Praxis, the Unisa Law Clinic managed to represent the victim of racism that took place at Stellenbosch University. And I am glad to announce that justice has been served since the perpetrator is now expelled from the university. In this instance, we wish to congratulate the Unisa Law Clinic for living up to its institutional vision, open quote, towards the African University, shaping futures in the service of humanity, close quote. To the graduates, some of you might be worried about what is to come. Please do not despair. You have been equipped with all the necessary knowledge and skills to wade through life, and you will surely emerge stronger in the end. Let your actions and deeds be reflective of merit, honesty, transparency, justice, teamwork, and implementation of the rule of law in every step of your lives. As I close, allow me to congratulate you, our new graduates, on your tremendous achievement after so many years of hard work. To be awarded a degree, a diploma, or certificate from the University of South Africa entails dedicated endeavor. My special congratulations to Ms. Lindiwe Carol Mtetwa, who will officially be referred to as Dr. Mtetwa in few minutes to come. Lastly, I call each of you to action, to go out from here with confidence, with our blessings and best wishes, and work actively towards living a good and generous life. Always remember that leadership is not about being appointed or elected to an office. Leadership is an attitude cultivated over time. It is about having aspirations beyond your well-being, working with others to advance the common good. Before I thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor, allow me to divert a little bit from protocol and just encourage everyone who is here within this 1 minute that I'm left with. Sizochikisinto wenukhalelani sizochikisinto wenukhalelani sizochikisinto I thank you.
Mr. Bahlokana, thank you very much for those encouraging words and the sound of your voice reverberating across the hall. As you can see, we also have talent. So be careful out there. We're coming. Let's just give these ladies and gentlemen who are just walking in to sit, and then we can proceed. Just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony, but also just ensure that your cell phone is on silent. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program. I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Lindiwe Carroll, and it is now my privilege to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. Social networks are increasingly becoming important and cannot be separated from teaching and learning within rural, semi-rural, or urban settings. In a thesis entitled Integrating Social Network in the Teaching and Learning of Mathematics in Rural Secondary Schools, she thoroughly investigates how WhatsApp created a platform for teaching and learning mathematics in rural settings. Her findings constitute an original and valuable contribution to integrating and advancing the WhatsApp tool to teaching and learning, especially in rural schools where there is a challenge of security risks and inadequate access to technology. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer to Lindiwe Carroll Muteta the degree of Doctor of Education.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Education on Lindiwe Carroll Muteta.
Excuse me. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours, and I present to you Nolutando Gunen.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Honours Bachelor of Education. Samukelisiwe Ashley Makanya. Tulisile Sylvia Kuzwayo. Thembelihle Nelisiwe Bamali. Ethel Goodness Bongimusa Mzimela. Sizi Ernest Nkosi. Bahlolisile Nomvula Nzuza. Medrina Bongi Khadebe. Okay, you can sing there. Yeah.
Iyabonga, oh, I need 10,000 of time to say Iyabonga.
Nonkululeko Mbalinhle Nosimilo Xaba. Mondli Bitas Zuma. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education. Nadia Desai, the degree is obtained with distinction. Sioba Elizabeth Gibson. Nolwazi Rejoice Makanya. Zama Thandazile Msani. Nobatkebo Cynthia Mtembu. Bianca Ray O'Neill, the degree is obtained with distinction. Samikeli Siwe Angel Shezi. Tombenhle Mali Bengu. Tombi Futi Felicity Dlamini, the degree is obtained with distinction. Tandeka Dlamini. Homera Esop. Slingile Nompilo Gumede. Nkosinathi Bonginkosi Khumalo. Babongile Primrose Kuzwayo. Tami Matthews Kubeka.
Celine Rochelle Lawrence, the degree obtained with distinction. Roseanne Maharaj. Wongiwe Hazel Malunga. Ntombi Fikile Sithobile Matonzi.
Yithi noma ngabe izinto zodaka.
Let me call your name first, then you will sing. Let me call your name first and sing. Shh. Let me call your name first and then you will sing. Ne? Wendy Nandi Mbita.
Noma ngabe izinto zodaka.
Let's give it a chance. Mongekile Sintli Mbonambi. Bekale ba. Bekale. La jamala. Thembesihle Ndlovu. Sinethemba Henrietta Nqongo. Faith Tenjiwe Njonko. Nomthandazo Tofi Nkosi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Zamogutle Kelimpilo Njalanjali, the degree obtained with distinction. Spiwe Precious Ngumalo. Joy Nokupiwa Nyandeni. Riamona Stanley. Buhle Immaculate Kaba. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Meli Innocent Sikume, degree obtained with distinction. Minenhle Nogwada Zulu. Simiselo Angelina Zulu. Michelle. Nombuso Michelle Kele. Sibonele Chilizi, Acting Vice Chancellor, degree obtained with distinction. Londeka Sinatemba Duma. Bekani Tebengani Gumede. Pindile Nobuhle Kumalo. Tobile Lutuli. Ayanda Precious Mawiesa. Sizile Nonhlanhla Ntuli. Sarisha Ponsami. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Crystal Faith Portland, degree obtained with distinction. Unisa Situlele.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Chantal Lagrache received the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Vivian Mariette Bardes. The camera. Venolin Naidu. Sholin Nikita Ranjia.
Potential. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Shalina Heralal. Hello. Fiona Noguthula Khumalo. Dashlin Naidu. Standiwe Pinky Ngube. Nompumelelo Xoliswa Nhlengethwa. Reshika Ramsai. Hello. Pranita Pratesh Ramsundar.
Das ist für Jon.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Faidos Abdullah. Shinaz Abdurrahman. Ismail Aku. Jessica N. Baker. Chantel Teresa Boysin. Salika Dolat. Sabelo Dlamini. Shanice Shade Fontaine. Luyanda Samantha Goya. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Fiona Harlin Grimet receives the degree with distinction. Ndumiso Gumede. Juliet Cecilia Harichuram. Divashka Jadunen. Lunga Zola Jili. Mtunzi Juta. Ngobi Sizwe Kuzwayo. Vincent Luke Machad. Wandile Mbabani. Alfred Laki Mbeje. Lungisani Gift Mbili. Kingston N. McDonald. Bongenkosi Mchunu. Vuyiswa Fortunate Masha Ndunge. Utholakele Wendy Mlangeni. ZamaZulu Jane Mngwabe. Nkele Dibora Mkothama. Venita Moodley. Nadeline Munsami. Nompumelelo Samkelisiwe Mpangasi. Precious Mtambo. Jolene Naidu. Londiwe Francisca Nwanana. Umlungisi Nchangase. Zomhle Kele. Brenda Nyama. Bianca Pillay. Cindy So Cyril Kwagi. Riventhi Ramalingam. Anusha Ramsunda. Tiffany Jessica Rudman. Naja Ahmed Sidat. Yadika Himat Sipasad. Sakanipo Zotolo September. Nikita Rumaisha Sheikh. Mohammed Suhail Sheikh. Patrick Musawenkosi Shezi. Jeshiel Jude Singh. Natalie Singh. Yasfiel Singh. Siboniso Handsome Sitomo. Krishnaveni Sumaro. Yevista Ani. Yuvesta Ani Sunder. Kwazi Braille Zulu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Vuyiswa Noluthando Mkhize. Siyabonga Jerome Ngoma. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Beki Kukhanya Telimpilo Mpanza, the degree is obtained with distinction. Ntombekhaya Mvudla. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Yakin Singh receives the degree with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Social Work, and I now present to you Nonzuzo Dube. Nontokozo Nosihle Kabele. Nondumiso Pitikele Hlatshwayo. Lindokuhle Nzuzo Khanyele. Vuyiswa Precious Kuboni. Mbusi Godfrey Mdladla. Silindile Nokuthula Mgadi. Zama Nomfundo Mthembu. Ndumiso Nomlala. Phumelela Ntsele. Sibahle Nyawo. Nandipha Nolwazi Nyite. Ngobile Fortunate Twala. Khula kahle Zimbili Zulu. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts, and I present to you Hlengiwe Faith Biase. Sinabo bonke nokwethemba Madela. Shresti Maharaj. Phumzile Mpele. Kholiswa Veronica Mlakuhlwa. Londiwe Patricia Msane. Nokwanda Kholwani Mthembu. Esethu Mti. Snethemba Precious Myeni. Ntomfuthi Ruth Ngoba. Precious Nonkuleko Ngubeni. Alison Genevieve Pillay. Bongekile Precious Tabete. Luke Daniel Fresser.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Nasia Abdul. Tashimka Biseru. Colleen Hannah Chuno. Emma Holly Lorraine Dickerson. Asisipo Gagai. Hello. Sibonelo Ntombifuthi Gwala. Sahil Harisunka. Thank you. Priyal Jina. Nomusa Noguchula Kumar. Tarin Lee Kipen. Tenjiwe Providence Mabaso. Nompumelelo Portia Madonsela. Name two. Rakshan Munia. How's it? Session Munsami. Kerishka Mutlal. Sadia Mustafa. Jodesha Naidu. Rowan Naidu. Simone Naidu. Sumeshni Ne. It's a struggle. Nonhle Equal Nchali. Geraldine Badayachi. Sorry. Amata Raj Kumar. Hello. Dogozo Evidence CBC. Kaya Josephine Siwisa Abbey. Hello. Sinegugu Nombuso Sosibo. How's it? Tihan Rian van Zuidam. Hello. Dagmar Rose Wigmore. April. Sthembiso Benedict Zwane.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Siabonga Tula Sizwe Gwala receives the diploma with distinction. Tobile Mbali Madala. Kuselwa Ricardo Mkwanazi receives the diploma with distinction. Mtokosizi Zulu.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Lynette Sinigi Mkize, diploma obtained with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Bonakele Tolagele Mzobo received the postgraduate diploma in tertiary education.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Linda Tabile receives the diploma in the College of Human Sciences.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Thandi Buthelezi. Bongeka Geraldine Charmaine. Princess Nontobeko Gumede. Elizazi Mazibuko. Nomthandazo Priscilla Mbambo. Qiniso Mzobe. Mandla Ndlovu. Mduduzi Lucky Zimbovu. She must. Thobeka Precious Ngobo. Mnyamezile Ntuli. Ndumiso God's Will Shange. Philile Ziyanda Sviya. Mxolisi Sithole. Zanele Eunice Chabalala.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the National Diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Kerisha Chetty. Nombuso Cynthia Kumete, diploma obtained with distinction. Singiphiwe Mduduzi Lindokuhle Kunene. Thobeka Kweyama. Zethu Zanele Wela. Nyasha Mesiline Zimbota.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Zanele Precious Ngiti. Mvelo Nobleman Shabalala.
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, during the course of the week, said something that goes like, Veni, Vidi, Vici, which is a Latin phrase popularly attributed to Julius Caesar, meaning, I came, I saw, I conquered. And so today I'm going to say, I came, I heard, I formed a choir. because I can see the talent. Maybe we should, as Unisa, open up, what is it called? Unisa's got, yeah, you got it. Yes. I've got these professors in music. They'll start a new thing called Unisa's Got Talent. Because we saw that, this week has been a good week. So it is my honor, of course, and privilege that I'm the first one to congratulate you for earning your degrees and diplomas at this prestigious event. Of course, COVID, as I said earlier on, caused havoc, but also the last 2 years have not been easy for all of you, including your families, your friends and colleagues who have been your pillars of support in this journey. With all the challenges posed on you, you have demonstrated the high level of tenacity, dedication, discipline, and commitment to excellence. And that's why you're here today, because all these have finally paid off. Now, the important thing is they will continue to pay off. Unisa is now your alma mater, and you have every reason to be proud of your accomplishments. You have completed your studies successfully at the university that is internationally recognized for its quality of its educational offerings and its caliber of graduates, not to mention the quality of research. Through your journey at Unisa, you have come across diverse beliefs and traditions that drive an ever more interdependent and a complex world, and a chance to experience, I repeat twice, the joys of learning. The joys of learning. I want you to take those experiences with you and cherish them. Here at Unisa, you have met new friends, your professors. I want you to keep them close as you progress in life. You do need a wider network to address the challenges of our communities. While we rejoice with you and celebrate your accomplishment, we also give thanks for the guidance you received from the professors and academics, the support of spouses and parents, the extended families, friends, and sponsors, without whom this moment of success would not have been possible. At this point, I would like to request the graduates and diplomandi to stand up and look towards parents, spouses, and families. Oh, do take out your certificates when you do so. I want to see them. I want you to raise the certificates, as these are the people who have made this evening possible. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you. I'm asking you to do this. Please be seated. I'm asking you to do this to express the gratitude for the time, for the love, and the support provided to you during your studies. I trust that as you walk into the future, you will be able to put what you have learned to good use, not just for your personal gain, but for the benefit of your family, community, and the country at large. I may want to add also the continent, but also the world. I also hope that you will remain lifelong learners, seeking to improve your knowledge and your circumstance throughout your lives, remembering with pride and loyalty that you are alumni of a truly dynamic university, the University of South Africa. At the moment, I would like to request Dr. Ntetwa to indulge me. Please, come closer. I ask her to come close to me because some of you today who have passed through here wanted to be kept. So, with your diploma, you cannot be kept. But it's a challenge to you that when you come back, and you'll find me here, you will come back for your bachelor's. And today, if you are here for your bachelor's, I expect you to come back for your honors. And if you are here for the honors, I expect you to do what? Come for masters. And of course, after masters, what else? So give her a big hand. I pose the challenge to you that in the next few years, I'll be seeing you here. Thank you, Doctor. Lastly, may our social responsibility towards future Unisa students begin with donations, no matter how small the amount is, to our Unisa Bursary Fund by using our online platform, www.unisa.ac.za, and you'll find that nice button there, donate. And this goes for all of you, not just our diploma, our graduates and diplomas, but also you as the support to them. As a worthy graduate of this university, we are sure that you realize the value of your diploma or degree and therefore wish to provide other deserving students with an opportunity to study further. With those few words, ladies and gentlemen, may I congratulate all our graduates and diplomas for their fine achievements this evening. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on the last page of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. By the virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.